Hi, I'm Julie Sonam. I'm a real estate agent licensed in the state of Oregon, and I work primarily in the Eugene and Springfield area. And today I want to talk to you about food. I know that is a big consideration for me in the past when I've thought about moving somewhere or relocating to another town. I've always been really concerned about giving up my favorite food restaurants and wanting to make sure that I can replace what I have as far as food goes. And I've moved many times in my adult life. I've moved 17 times. And this is the longest I've ever lived anywhere, is the amount of time I've lived in the Eugene Springfield area, which I'm at 17 years now. I've been here. And so I am very fond of our town and also really fond of the food that we have here. One of the biggest, most exciting things I have to share is that one of my favorite restaurants just made it onto the top 50 best restaurants in the United States on the New York Times list for 2025. It's called Yardie Rum Bar, and it's a scratch kitchen. It's locally owned and operated by a family, and it is delicious. The food is so good. The owner and chef is there almost every time I've been there. They have been there, making sure everybody's having a positive experience, and it's delicious. It's Caribbean food, and it's unique, and it's definitely memorable. So if you're coming to Eugene to check it out, or you're coming to Springfield to check it out, I think you should put Yardie Rum Bar on your list of places to go and have a delicious meal. We have so much variety in this town when it comes to food. We have 8 boutique pizza places where you can go and get delicious pizza. You can get Chicago deep dish style pizza. You can get West Coast thin crust. You can get gigantic large pieces of pizza, or you can get a small little unique really delicious Italian style, like Napoli style pizza. We have over a dozen bakeries here, over a dozen bakeries that make bread and everything from scratch. We have gluten-free bakeries. We have so much to choose from when it comes to bakeries. Sometimes when my bread runs out, I think, oh gosh, where should I go to get my next loaf of delicious bread? There's lots of options for that. In our area, we have over 74 food trucks. Now listen, this is not that big of a town, and we have 74 food trucks. So I feel like that's amazing, because there's clusters. Sometimes there's clusters of food trucks, and then there's food trucks that move around to different locations, but then there's also food trucks that stay in the same location. There are 15 taco trucks, so you could go try all the different 15 taco trucks. We have, one of my favorite food trucks is called Tucky's, and it's Southern food, and it's amazing, and they move around, so you have to follow their Facebook page to find out where they're parked for the day. But I highly recommend, if you're here long enough, to find out where Tucky's is and go and have a meal at Tucky's. We have upscale restaurants. We actually have 8 legit fine dining restaurants, and they are very well, like the experience is wonderful, the atmosphere is wonderful, and the food is wonderful. I don't think you would be lacking really delicious, wonderful places to go to eat. 2 of my favorites, one is called Tavern on Main. It's in Springfield. I really like it. It's a locally owned and operated scratch kitchen. It's one of my favorite fine dining restaurants is called George and Violet's, and I was told that recently Julia Roberts had dinner there, so it must be good, right? It was the talk of the town. The next day I kept hearing from people Julia Roberts was in town and had dinner at George and Violet's. So that is another really great restaurant to check out if you want fine dining. We also have 6 boutique ice cream parlors or ice cream shops. And there's probably more than that because they sell homemade gelato at Market of Choice. But as far as like a standalone ice cream shops, mom and pop ice cream shops, small batch, really unique ice creams, we've got 6. As far as restaurants go, I want to tell you my favorite restaurants. I love Taco Vor. I love lovely Café in Springfield is my absolute favorite cafe. Great breakfast, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated. There's another off the beaten path restaurant called Trade Winds. I love Trade Winds. It's very good. It's kind of in like an old convenience store. Feels like you're walking into a convenience store. It's called Jiffy Mart, and they sell wine and beer and cider. But they have this amazing kitchen where they cook really delicious Mediterranean food. I love Noisette Bakery. It's literally my favorite bakery. It is so good. Everything is made with so much care, and they have such interesting, delicious things that you've never had before. I'm positive if you go there, you will have things that you've never had before. It's delicious. Agate Alley Bistro has amazing Eggs Benedict, like a list of many different kinds of Eggs Benedict, and every time I go there I think there's no way it could be as good as it was the last time, and it always is. It's delicious. I also love this restaurant called Provisions South. We have Provisions at 5th Street Public Market, but we also have Provisions South, and at Provisions South they have a beet burger, and it comes with french fries. It's a beet burger. They make that there. I've never had a beet burger anywhere else, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. You can tell that I really care about food, and I want to say I'm not concerned at all about you moving to the Eugene Springfield area and finding that the food falls short. We have excellent farms here. We have small farms. We have an excellent farmers market, and a lot of the restaurants source local ingredients as much as they can, and the food is very good, and it goes from locally grown food right to your plate, and you can really taste and tell the difference. So if you're thinking about moving to Eugene Springfield, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to help you. You can call, talk, or text anytime, and I'm always happy to help. And I know you probably don't want to subscribe to my channel, but if you do, it helps me grow my business. And I don't post a new video very often, once or twice a month. And I would love to have you hit that subscribe button, and it would mean a lot, and I appreciate it. And I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks so much for watching my video.